俺はお前を殺しに来たんじゃねえ。止めに来たんだ。挽回不死の向上。無抵抗のやつを切れねえってんなら相手をしてやれよ。トルメンタでメンテスでキルシエラコ。
Alright, what is going on, guys? This is your boy the Death Smasher, and welcome back to another Bleach Brave Souls character showcase. Now, this one was a bit late, but you know what? It's better late than never. Matter of fact, shoutouts to my boy Snipey for being able to provide me his account, so that way I was pretty much able to make a showcase on the last Canfield Roll Round 8 character that I needed to do, being Bankai Shuhei. So yeah, thanks again, mate. Really appreciate it. So now I can finally dive in and review this unit, because let me tell you guys right now, this unit has to be by far the new best heart ARRANCAR killer, because we have not gotten an up-to-date ARRANCAR killer that was pretty much top tier ever since Tag Team Renji, Tag Team Izuru. Now, you can basically make a case for Senjumaru and whatnot, but the fact that she had a second Tron attack that took an insane amount of time to recharge, and the fact that she was lacking a devastation to be able to nuke, it was kind of like, but don't get me wrong, Senjumaru is fucking amazing. I'll give you guys that much, but like Shuhei right here is just so much better. So taking a look at what he's got on paper, this unit is a Soul Reaper with the ARRANCAR killer ability. So yeah, pretty much, I mean, you guys can pretty much easily make do without Shuhei if you guys have Tag Team Renji, Tag Team Izuru and whatnot, but Shuhei has his own special skill, which we'll take a look into that pretty damn soon. But what he has on paper, he's also got strong attack recharge time minus 12%, so pretty much the typical standard soul trait for an SP character. Now, he did transcend his SP to level 10, which is really nice, so we are already going to be killing off a lot of mobs right across the bat. He's got a stamina of 1,105, attack at 642, defense at 358, and a focus of 351, with his base spiritual pressure being at 806 in terms of being a base stat. Of course, once you basically get it to level 10, it's 1,306. Pretty damn good. And, oh, would you look at that, his special actually has a debuff skill. Alright, and the thing that is actually nice about this debuff skill is that it lowers down the enemy's attack and focus by 33%, but it also lowers down the defense by 80%. Now, the only problem for the special is that it's only going to work once, as in it's only going to work towards one wave, and I thought that this would have been a lot better than Askin's debuff skill, but unfortunately that's not the case, in which case it would have been better if Shuhei had like weakened defense for that matter, but that's just my overall opinion. But other than that, he's got weakening on his entire kit, which is great to see, because weakening is pretty much the best status element that we can possibly have in the game. And as for the skills, he's got a 20% Bruiser, 20% Berserker, Devastation at 40%, and this is the special skill that I was talking about. Nullify Melee Resistance 100%. This is particularly good for extreme co-op, meaning that you can use Shuhei as both a melee and a ranged character, and you can use him for 2 weeks of guild quests, being melee and ranged ARRANCAR killer. Really damn nice. Now, that being said, it's not a Marauder where it's both guard break and this nullify melee resistance, but you know what? It's fine, because at the end of the day, Shuhei does have ARRANCAR killer, and normally ARRANCARs don't actually have melee guard, so you know what? It's a win-win situation at the end of the day, so it's not like he's missing out on anything. He does have a Havoc of 20%, Frenzy, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, and Sprinter plus 1. So yeah, solid stats and skills. But now we are going to go ahead and review the character. And we're going to be doing the classic 3 builds, being the normal attack damage build, then the strong attack damage build, and then the strong attack recharge build. So starting it off with the normal attack damage build. Alright, so here is what we gave Shuhei. We gave him a Chappy, Bait, and a Zeta Pill, all with 30% attack. and the links are pretty much triple 25% normal attack damage links, with Tokinata having an attack stat of level 6. I don't know why you're still sleeping on Tokinata, Snipey, but you need to get him transcended to level 10, because that's how much of a god he is. But anyways, yeah. Unfortunately, we are lacking the wooden sword, so for when it comes to bringing him in this IZ, where we are lacking killer effect because the enemies are Soul Reapers and Hollows, we are going to have a bit of a tough time trying to kill, which is a bit unfortunate. But for everything else single player related, he should still be able to kill just like any other Frenzy unit that has a 20% bruiser. But yeah. Okay, so here we are in Inheritance Zone, so yeah. And already with a normal attack damage build, he's not doing too bad against the weaker mobs. Okay, we need to guard break a bit, but it's cool. Other than that, yeah, we are having a bit of a tough time trying to kill some of these mobs because of the fact that we don't have the killer effect activated. But for everything else, it should be fine. Like, he will still be able to kill regardless. Of course, you will want to keep this type of build away from co-op content, as you're just going to get DC'd, you're just going to get blacklisted, and you're not going to be able to do any sort of damage in IC. So yeah, just take my word for it and whatnot. But other than that, the nat string is not too bad, because as you guys see, on his first 2 hits, it hits multiple times, which kind of explains why the damage is reduced. And then his last hits basically hit once, as you guys can see right here. But yeah, oh, we did 11,000 upon weakening the enemy. That's actually not too bad. But yeah, other than that, Shuhei, when he came out, I think he was actually pretty good, and I still do think he's the best heart or Rancor killer for the game, because at the end of the day, they did give him an amazingly good lunge. Like, it's got no hitbox problems, so that's good. Second strong attack is the Suction Vortex, same type of strong attack that Can't Fear No Shunsui has, which could have been better, but at the same time, it's better than most Vortex attacks that we actually have in the game, where sometimes it just does not kill and just makes the run slower. Instead here, like, we can activate it, it has a good radius, and yeah, pretty much. And it's also good for being able to inflict weakening a lot better, because it does hit a couple more times, but oh well. And then his third Tron attack is pretty much full screen, as you would expect from a typical unit that has Frenzy. And if it's not full screen, then it's basically going to be like around 11,070 radius, something along the lines of that. And yeah, I'll try summoning for Shuhei once his individual banner comes out, because I do actually want him. Yeah, he's not doing too bad. We're killing, and if I die here, I'm not gonna reset. And we died. Alright. But yeah, that's the NAD build in a nutshell. Just keep it away from co-op content. And now let us move on with the strong attack damage build. Alright, so here we are back again with the strong attack damage build, and we gave Shuhei the badge pill and the Zeta pill, all with 30% SP, and the links are Onsenkan on Aizen, Belief Toshiro that has the 25% full stamina damage boost of 25%, and the Fierce Battle Kenpachi that has 25% strong attack damage link. Now yes, his level is at low 150, but he still does at least have 1-star SP, so that'll still be more than enough to compensate the missing spiritual pressure, so it's good enough. But anyways, we overall have the Berserker of Shuhei increased up to 85% with a full stamina damage boost of 45%, so we are going to be killing fast with just our strong attacks against enemies in which we don't have the killer effect. So yeah, let us go ahead and jump onto IC and see the total damage. Okay, so here we are back in Inheritance Zone, so let us see how much damage we can do with Shuhei. So already right across the bat, 9,000 damage on the first strong attack. I bet that we can basically get ourselves up to 11,000 if we were to inflict weakening. Like, okay, not yet, but second strong attack was able to kill, did around 6,000 damage. Now keep in mind that, oh shit, I got hit. Is there any, oh. That being said, keep in mind that his second strong attack does hit multiple times, since it is a type of fake vortex that Shuhei has going for him, meaning that it's still gonna kill, but at the same time, it will hit mobs multiple times, and you won't be able to get much, since it is a suction vortex to begin with. So yeah, you can at the very least clear, like, I'd say 2 to 3 waves? Yeah, 2 to 3 waves or something like that. But other than that, it's still good strong attack. Like, we were able to clear through that wave easily. Third strong attack, 10,000. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We did 10,000 on our first strong attack, and I bet it was also because we did inflict weakening. I don't know. I'm gonna have to slow down the clip to do so. But, yeah, other than that, Shuhei's the best ARRANCAR killer for a good reason. Like, look at... He's doing a pretty damn good job at killing. And we need to see the strong attack recharge build soon enough. Especially since we do actually have his SP increased to level 10. Man, I want the Shuhei. I really do want him. But, oh well. Boom, we were also able to hit some of the mobs that were behind us, and let's get the pot, and nuke with our special, and pretty much bring down Tetsuzamon. So, yeah, just like that. No tension tie needed. The debuff is actually in handy for when it comes to guild quests, especially when nuking directly at the final boss. But other than that, I don't know, I still think that it should have been better if he had weakened defense, because weakening with weakened defense is clutch. But yeah. Now, let us move on to the final build of the video, being the Strong Attack Recharge build. Alright, so here we are back again with the Strong Attack Recharge build. Now, the accessories are 100% the same, just that we have Strong Attack Recharge links. We have two 14% links. This Yoruichi has 3-star SP on the extra stat boost slot with level 1 SP, and then we have a Tag Team Renji that also has 3-star SP on the extra stat boost slot, but has level 2 SP. But other than that, we are going to be getting a big buff in SP, as you guys can see right here, like plus 696 from the actual link slots, which is damn good to say the least. So we are going to be clearing fast through this inheritance zone just fine, even without the killer effects. So let's just jump into IZ, see how well Shuhei performs. Alright, so here we are back in inheritance zone. So starting off with the first strong attack, 6,000 damage. Second strong attack, around 3,000, and we cleared the waves. And third strong attack, 6,000, and boom, would you look at that. We are clearing fast with Shuhei, like, it's fucking insane. Like, the second strong attack isn't even letting him down a lot. Like, look at that. Look at that. Of course, I need to see how much he can do in co-op, but considering we don't have our IZ on right now for co-op activity, I'm unfortunately unable to go through solo IZ and be able to speedrun it on my own. But other than that, as you guys can see, Shuhei's clearing. If I'm being honest, he's definitely going to be able to clear a lot faster than Senjumaru. Just because of the fact that we don't even have to wait long for the second strong attack to come back. Like, every time you use the second strong attack with the strong attack recharge build, it always takes around 20 seconds for it to come back, where here it's only 7. And it's not that bad either. And the first strong attack does the job, and the third does it fine. Like, this Shuhei is a fucking savage, and for those of you guys that have got him, GG. GG, because this is how impressive this unit is, and I'm gonna have to wait for a very long time to summon for his individual banner, because I definitely want this character. But yeah. Alright, and that basically concludes the actual character showcase. Okay, so to conclude the actual character showcase, Shuhei is pretty much the definitive ARRANCAR killer. Like, he's better than Senjumaru, and he is better than most of the older ARRANCAR killers that we have gotten into the game that are for heart. And not to mention, Shuhei works extremely well in guild quests if you don't happen to have 5th anniversary Ichigo filling the spot, because that's just how good he is. Like, the Nullify melee resistance definitely will come in handy, because you can actually use him for 2 weeks of guild quest, being ranged and melee ARRANCAR killer. And not to mention, again, you can use Shuhei as both a melee and a ranged unit for extreme co-op, for whenever heart gets boosted for extreme co-op, which should be next month now that I think about it. I may be wrong, but who knows, only time will tell. But other than that, Shuhei, definitely a solid unit. I definitely give him a 9.5 out of 10. He'd easily be a 10 out of 10 if he had the cone-shaped strong attack on his second strong attack. But hey, you can't ask for everything, and it's still good that this character is just fucking amazing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent content. And also subscribe to Snipey's channel, since he did managed to make this video possible. So yeah, thanks again, mate. Definitely appreciate it. This has been your boy the Death Smasher, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Be sure to expect a Max Transcended character showcase pretty damn soon. So yeah, peace out, lads.